Hello, my name is Mr. Paddy Murphy, and welcome to Anfield Agenda, where I'm going to bring you through my match reaction after Brighton have beaten Liverpool 3-0 in one of the most embarrassing Liverpool performance I have seen or remembered in recent years. You know, we've had a lot of bad results this season, but I tell you what, that game in particular is as bad as it's been in my honest opinion. That was truly an embarrassing, abject, disjointed performance, and I'm at a loss for words at how bad we actually are at the moment. Not one player on that pitch, in my honest opinion, can hold their head really high. Every single player, every player who started the game, every player who came on, just not good enough at it. Not at it today. No cohesion. No. Everything was just off. It was absolutely abysmal, and it's sad to see the quick decline of this football club. You know, we literally went for the quadruple last season, played every single game, nearly done the bloody thing. And now we don't look like we could win 4 games in a row. We win 4 minutes in a row. Even winning a game for 4 minutes seems a bit too much to wish. But we got dominated from start to finish by Brighton. And listen, Brighton are a fantastic side. There is no shame in losing to Brighton, but there is shame in getting outplayed and embarrassed by Brighton from minute 1 to minute 95 or whatever it was. They absolutely dominated us. We didn't have 5 minutes of a good spell. We didn't create one clear-cut chance. We had 2 shots on target, and both were feeble headers with nothing behind them. Not good enough. The midfield doesn't exist. We don't have a midfield. Our midfield gets passed through like knife through butter. There is nothing there. We have Thiago, who, listen, we love Thiago, but he can't do it all on his own. You have Fabinho, who is by far finished and past his best. We need to look at getting him out and moving him on, or getting people in ahead of him. Then you have Jordan Henderson, who was not good enough anymore. Not good enough to be starting. Then you have Harvey Elliott coming on. Again, not good enough, not at the level required. And Naby Keita, who is in our best midfield 3, but still not at the races and didn't show enough when he came on. But the midfield is in dire need of reinvestment. It's in dire need of transfers. And unlike Jurgen Klopp said yesterday or in his press conference, this problem is rectified in the transfer market. The Liverpool crisis is fixed in the transfer market. It is very simple. We need owners with money who are willing to invest in this football club. FSG and John W. Henry and Tim Werner, whatever the feck his name is, they need to either put up or show off or go away. I'm speaking. I can't even find the right words. My brain is just that mixed and full of emotion. But John W. Henry and FSG need to go. They need to sell up. It's as simple as that. They don't financially back this football club anymore. And the simple reason is they have their eyes on an American franchise, an NBA franchise, which won't be ready until 2026. That's going to cost them $4 to $5 billion. And that is what they're going to do. They're going to strip back their involvement and commitment to this Liverpool Football Club because they've made their profit. They've made their money. They don't care anymore. Their next baby, their next little plaything is the NBA. So please, John W. Henry, FSG, please don't ruin all the good work you've done to this date. But the longer you stay at this football club, the longer you ruin the good things you've done. We are absolutely in dire need of new owners. Please sell up, accept an appropriate offer from whoever it may be. Do I want owners that commit human rights atrocities? Absolutely not. Do I want owners who give a shit and spend their money? Absolutely I do. Please, we are crying out for this. Now I know as Liverpool fans, we are lucky, yeah? We are lucky to have had this era of Klopp, and we are lucky. There's a lot of fans of clubs who have never won anything. So I know that this might sound very spoiled, but I know that this is rectifiable. This is savable. This is salvageable. But the saving and the rebuild can only start once FSG leave. It's as simple as that. Please, just go. Anyway, talking about the game in specific, I know I went off on a bit of a tangent there, but the game just wasn't good enough. It was embarrassing from the get-go. We offered nothing. We showed nothing. Really embarrassing. And it's just saddening. We didn't stitch together anything. We didn't. I can't remember one good moment in the game, one good phase of play, because we got dominated that badly. Alisson Becker. I'm just going to do a quick impromptu player ratings. Alisson Becker, I'll give him a 6. Gave away a penalty that was overturned. Not really his fault. Made a couple of saves. Is what it is. Addison 6, whatever. Moving on. Trent, a bit lackluster defensively. Mitoma got at him time and time again. He offered nothing going forward. I'll give him a 4. Kanate was very, very solid. Probably our best player. I'll give him a 7. Matip was pretty solid apart from the mistake, but because of the mistake, I'll bring him down to a 6. Robertson was absolutely embarrassing. Very, very poor. I'll give him a 3. His positioning, let march in a lot of times. His forward play was awful. Very, very poor from the Scotsman today. Thiago, meh. I'll give him a 5. Didn't really do much. His passing was a miss, but again, is still the best of a very bad bunch. Fabinho, 3. Looks like he is 90 years of age trying to move around that pitch. He is absolutely off it. I don't know what's going on with him, but something needs to be done. He looked off it. Jordan Henderson, 2. An embarrassing performance today. A player who was not good enough to start with this football club anymore. And it just embarrassing. Not good enough, Jordan. The amount of hoofed passes going forward that found absolutely no one and lived up to his name of Jordan Hooferson today. And I don't care if people find that harsh. You have to have higher standards, and he is not at the level required. Mohamed Salah, 3. Awful again, did nothing, offered nothing, poor passing, poor shooting, poor touches, poor link-up play. And actually, I'm going to give him a 2 as well. Very poor, very bad. It was anonymous for a lot of the game. When he was involved, it was embarrassingly bad. We'll go with Cody Gakpo. Again, he tried. I'll give him a 5. Didn't really do a lot. Tried his hardest. Didn't really do a lot wrong, per se. Maybe could have scored a goal, but again, he's a new player in a new team. I'm not going to go too harsh on him. I'll give him a 5. Oxlade-Chamberlain, I will give him a 0. He is an embarrassing footballer. I don't want to ever see him start for the club again. He is not good enough. Please leave the football club. Please. Honestly, please just go. I despise him when he plays for the club. He is not good enough, and I don't care, again, if that sounds harsh. Moving on to the subs. We had a quadruple sub, and that was all it was. We'll start with Ben Doak, Keita, Gomez, Elliott. I'm going to start with Elliott. 3, offered nothing. Again, he isn't good enough, and that isn't reactionary. I've been saying that for weeks. Not at the level required. Gomez didn't really do much. Can't really remember. I'll give him a 5 for the crack. Naby Keita tried, looked actually very involved, didn't really come off from, but I'll give him a 5 just for his efforts. And Ben Doak was very poor when he came on, but was forced to play in a position he's not used to. I don't know why he didn't play on the right, but Ben Doak lost the ball countless times. So yeah, I'll give Ben a 4. Wasn't really a good cameo, but at least he put in a good shift. And Jurgen Klopp, I'm going to give him a 4. I'm going to give him a 3, actually. Poor team selection. Should not be starting Henderson. Keita should have started, and he should have started Doak instead of Ox, putting Gakpo to the left, Salah to the middle, and Doak on the right. The substitutions were late. Should have made subs at halftime. We are absolutely finished. This football club is in disarray. The season might as well be over. We're going to get absolutely embarrassed by Real Madrid. And yeah, that's all she wrote, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the best Liverpool fan channel in the world on any platform you may find. Make sure you follow Anfield Agenda on all socials. I've been Mr. Paddy Murphy. This has been Liverpool in a very bad performance, and I am out. Thank you for watching.